What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Okay, what do we have going on out there today? Let's get into the news a little bit. Probably not going to be a super long live stream, guys, but we got some news to cover. Are we going to go up, or are we going to see a Black Friday event? We're going to have a look at both sides of it. And you guys decide for yourselves what's going to happen here. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Self-Custody Wallet, guys. Unmatched security, perfected with fingerprint technology. Don't leave your crypto to chance. Get it on a self-custody wallet, guys, where it is safe from hacks, scams, swipes, swipe or no swiping. Check it out for yourselves. Use our link down below. Get a phenomenal deal, guys. Danny, what's up, buddy? Danny checking in from X. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys following me over on X for sure. That means a lot, guys. That means a lot. Also, guys, listen, if you're over on the Patreon, then tonight what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do a live over there, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do another open mic night tonight. So once this live stream is done, I'm going to open it up. We'll have the Zoom call, the group Zoom call. I won't be hanging out there, but I'm going to leave it open for you guys to chat. So yeah, if you want to do that, then it'll be there for you. J Money, what's up? Bulbasaur in the house. Thanks for all you do, Rob. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Thanks for always showing up, Bulbasaur. I appreciate you. I am Jasmine. We're all Jasmine. And remember, Rob loves you, baby. We love Rob. I love you guys too. This community, guys, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, we lost our heart and soul, but you know, we'll continue on because you know that he would want us to, right, guys? Shannon, your boy, where are you at? Grateful for all you do, Rob. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Strawberry Dragons, be positive, be patient. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Thank you for being here. Hey, thank you guys for being here. Because if you guys weren't here, I would just be some weirdo talking to himself on the internet, guys. So thank you so much for that. Jesse, I know it's beating a dead horse, but sorry for the loss of our community member. He will be missed. It's definitely not beating a dead horse, Jesse. Absolutely. He will be missed. And we shouldn't forget him. We shouldn't forget him, right? He was a heart and soul of our community for sure. And yeah, so we should never forget him. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my guy. Every single stream. I love it, man. Guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It costs you absolutely nothing. And, you know, it's really greatly appreciated, guys. It really is. So, God bless you. God bless you too, brother. God bless you too. Thank you so much. Double date night. Just stopping by to show support. Happy Saturday night. Awesome. Thanks for coming in, brother. Thanks for coming in. WF Capital in the house. Zebek. Zebek's going to be huge this cycle. I wish I had more money to load up. Only have 20.5 mil. That's a good bag, man. That's a good bag. Don't be selling yourself short on that. A lot of people would die for a bag that size. All right, so let's have a look at some of this stuff. A couple things I wanted to show you guys. Funky 1987, huh? I'm 17 again. All right, so a couple things I wanted to get into here, guys. First, we're going to go over here. Tom Emmer's Anti-CBDC Surveillance Act passed the House Financial Services Committee on Wednesday. The bill, now heading to the full House, seeks to block seeks to block the House U.S. Federal Reserve from issuing. So this bill is seeking to block the Fed from being able to issue CBDCs, even though Jerome Powell says that they have no intention of ever creating one. I still agree with them. Pass a bill anyway to prevent it, right? So check this out.
Thank you, Chairman Hill. Today we are marking up the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, a bill and an issue I am proud to lead on because our government should never be in the business of creating tools for financial surveillance. Unlike decentralized cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, A CBDC is a digital form of sovereign currency that is issued, monitored, and managed by a central bank. In short, a CBDC is government-controlled, programmable money that, if designed without privacy protections of cash, could give the federal government unilateral authority to surveil Americans' transactions and restrict politically unpopular activity. We've already seen examples of governments weaponizing their financial system against their citizens. In China, the Communist Party is using a CBDC to track the spending habits of its citizens. Closer to home, in Canada, the Trudeau administration froze the bank accounts of citizens involved in the 2022 trucker protests.
And just to further that before I continue, guys, if anyone out there is thinking that the government wouldn't utilize things that you're saying that are not popular with the left on social media, they've already done it in the past. How many people, because of, remember that little event that shut the world down for 2 years that I can't even, perfect example is the fact that I can't even talk about it on here without getting my live stream shut down. But remember that little event that happened that shut the world down for 2 years? Yeah, they used social media and punished people who said things that were not politically popular in their, in their narrative. So if you think that they're not going to do that kind of thing, they already have, right?
The Biden administration was actively researching a CBDC, and they would have gone ahead and created one if it weren't for such resounding opposition in Congress, evidenced by hundreds of members of Congress who have supported this bill. Power-hungry bureaucrats will stop at nothing in their quest to gain control over the very people they're supposed to be working for. President Trump recognizes this, and accordingly, one of his first executive actions in office was to ban the United States federal government from ever creating a CBDC. We must codify this in law. Although the Biden administration was willing to trade Americans' right to financial privacy for a surveillance-style CBDC, the Trump administration and congressional Republicans surely are not. Last Congress, this bill passed out of the House of Representatives by a 216 to 192 vote. So far this Congress, this bill has 114 co-sponsors and support from groups ranging from the Independent Community Bankers Association and the American Bankers Association to Club for Growth, Heritage Action, and the Blockchain Association. The Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act ensures that the United States digital currency policy is in the hands of the American people, not the administrative state. So it reflects our American values of privacy, individual sovereignty, and free market competitiveness. I'm grateful to my colleagues for working with me on this issue to ensure our federal government is never in the business of creating such an obvious tool for financial surveillance against its own citizens. And I thank the chairman for including my bill in this markup today. Mr. Chairman, I yield back the balance of my time.
Mr. Emmer, guys, Mr. Emmer always been on our side when it comes to digital assets. You got to tip your hat to the man. Mike, my guy, my dude, my brother, how you doing, man? Good evening. Sad day for the community, but happy everyone is here tonight. Yeah, I wish more people were here, but Doug, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. What else do we have on the docket here? Oh, this, yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Wolf of All Streets before. He's a YouTuber. So he put out a post earlier today. Check this out. So he put this post out and he said, 1.02 billion XRP tokens unlocked from Ripple's escrow sparks concerns about oversupply, right? He put this out there. Now, guys, if you're unfamiliar with this, any content creator who's worth their salt when it comes to crypto is very well aware that at the beginning of every single month for years now, 1 billion tokens is unlocked from Ripple's escrow. They use usually only between 1 to 300 million of them, and then they put the rest back into escrow where it's locked up. Happens every month and has happened every month for years. However, this guy decided to make a post about it and act like it was some new thing that happened and it was something to be scared about. Very clearly, the way this is worded is to incite emotions, to elicit fear from people, right? Listen to the way he says it. 1.02 billion XRP tokens unlocked from Ripple's escrow sparks concerns about oversupply. This is not a new thing that happened. So I responded to him and I said the following. The fact that you are well aware of this monthly unlock and redeposit, yet you post like it's some new thing people should panic about, shows that you are that you cannot be relied on for data and information in the crypto space. You are irresponsible. Do better. And as a result, he then retweeted this. He blamed it on somebody else on his team. A member of my team tweeted it out. So that's why I say, guys, you got to call these people out when they say this kind of thing. This is what I mean when I say that these content creators, they say things for clicks. He knew damn well what he was tweeting out, and he was farming engagement when he did it. But for me personally, while this may have got you engagement, it destroyed your credibility as a content creator, right? So now you know who you can listen to and who you can't, right? Jeremiah, Pikachu in the house, rating to DCA next week. Yes, absolutely. XCN creating some ripples in the water. Let's go. It's up 7%. Yeah, 7.3%. Not bad. Not too bad. Probably 3 to 5 cents, Sam. 3 to 5 cents. A guy, what's up, man? Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. All right. I thought that was funny, guys. That's why I shared it. What else do we have going on out there? We got Bitcoin still following along the M2 money supply perfectly. As you can see, waiting for this dip down before we get into May and June, where we will likely move to the upside. So looking good there, guys. Looking good. We're still on track with the M2 money supply. Now, I wanted to play this from Jim Cramer, and I want to read you guys a couple of articles that pretty much imply the opposite. And I want you guys to decide, where do you think this market is going in the short term? Are we going to see a Black Monday event where everything crashes, or maybe even as early as tomorrow night after the weekly close? Or has the market bottomed, and are we going to start seeing our next leg up? You be the judge. But let me see here. Jim Cramer predicts a possible Black Monday similar to 1987 stock market. Now, I know Jim Cramer, inverse Cramer, everything he says, the opposite's going to happen. Ha, ha, ha. But listen, the sun shines on even a dog's ass sometimes, right? You got to remember that. So listen up.
The president doesn't try to reach out and reward these countries and companies that play by the rules in the 1987 scenario, the one where we went down 3 days and then down 22% on Monday, has the most cogency. We will not have to wait out too long, will we? We'll know by Monday. Fortunately, we had an excellent set of employment numbers today. At least it makes it less likely a crash will necessarily lead to a recession. But if President Trump stays intransigent and does nothing to ameliorate the damage that I saw these last 2 days, I'm not going to be constructive here. I will contain my anger, but only because I lived through 87, and in the end, I came out okay. I was in cash for the crash. I know what this feels like. Oh, and if Europe moves against our fabulous tech companies next week, then I will be furious. That I promise you, because it should not happen. The president.
So calling for a Black Monday event, guys. Continuing on that sentiment, we'll go into this. Recession odds rise amid U.S. tariff hikes and market anxiety. The likelihood of a U.S. recession in 2025 is increased to over 60%, according to traders on Kalshi and Polymarket, following significant tariff hikes announced by the U.S. government. Kalshi and Polymarket's increased recession predictions highlight potential economic challenges due to the tariff hikes, affecting markets and traders' strategies. Reports highlight that Kalshi traders now see a 61% chance of a recession in 2025, while Polymarket aligns closely with at 60%. This follows new tariffs by Mr. T, sparking economic concerns. Mr. T's tariffs aim for reduced interest rates amid economic tensions. An inverted yield curve and historical trends indicate slowing growth and possible prolonged recession. Cryptocurrency markets could face suppression under worsening conditions and adding complexity to investor decisions. Historical parallels to the smooth Holloway Tariff Act showcase potential for global slowdowns. Long-term implications include impacting global trade dynamics and financial market stability, with crypto markets reacting to broader economic shocks. Potential regulatory measures and could be necessary to stabilize tensions. So, very, very bearish kind of scenario that some people think is going to happen. I'm going to get into a couple of these comments and then we'll get into the potential bullish side, I believe. A guy, it's my birthday party and I'm here hanging just to see how everything is going. Might not be popular with my family and friends, but it's my birthday. That is a fair way of looking at it, my friend. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. I appreciate you spending some of your time with us, man. Finally, a live I can comment on. There you go. Well, I don't know why you couldn't comment before, brother. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. Hope everyone's doing okay. Sending love and light. Let's get this money. Absolutely. Milk Money. Love you, Rob. Love you too, man. Thank you for being here for us. Crypto Therapy by Rob. DM will always be a legend. Yes, Dumb Money will always be a legend. Absolutely. He will be missed. But we can't forget him. That's the thing, right? We cannot forget him. We might rename Open Mic Fridays to honor him. We'll think of a good name for Open Mic Fridays because it was his favorite thing. Like I knew him. We talked outside of crypto a lot, and he really, like, you guys don't understand how much he loved talking to you guys on Open Mic Fridays. It was like something he looked forward to all week. It was his favorite thing. We started Open Mic Fridays because of him, right? When we first got started doing the live group calls over on the Patreon, there's only like 5 of us in the beginning. For a while, and he was there every night. We would chat, we would talk. It was a little more intimate before more people came, and then it exploded and became hundreds of people. And he missed that more of an intimate setting. That's why we started the Open Mic Fridays, was because it's what he wanted. So I made $1 trillion going against Kramer. I'm bad with money. You're the best, brother. You keep me calm. Blessings. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you, man. JM, 100K dry powder. I'm ready. Nice. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Actually, I was talking to the wife there this evening, and we were going to start, if we do see a Black Monday and everything goes down further, we're going to start going a little bit heavier into accumulating precious metals as well, right? Get back to collecting a lot more gold and silver and stuff. So, EZ, what's up, man? Insert crypto future goal horn. Thanks, Rob and Crypto Fam. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, brother. Danny, my friend, went off on me today when I mentioned buying crypto at these low prices. Said the S&P 500 has a $47 trillion market cap versus cryptos. That has nothing to do with it. Hey, Danny, listen, brother, you can lead a horse to water, man. You can show him how the cow eats the cabbage, but the only thing that's going to show him is your success, right? When he sees that you made life-changing wealth in this cycle, next bear market, he's going to come to you and be like, you got to help me, right? So 4.3 million here. There you go, Zebek. There you go. Isaac, my guy, my dude. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, let's get into this next article here. Jess, good evening. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so Bitcoin's growth mirrors past trends. Will 2025 be another bull year? So I gave you guys the bear case for a Black Monday event going down next week. Now let's look a little bit on the flip side of that. So Bitcoin is once again at the center of market attention as global liquidity shows a significant upward trend. A major expansion in global liquidity throughout history has been followed by a significant increase in Bitcoin's market value. According to the presented market analysis, Bitcoin stands at a critical point that mirrors present conditions from 2016 and 2020. The cryptocurrency market observation focuses on an upcoming value surge during this expansion stage of the business cycle. The value of Bitcoin increased notably after global liquidity grew in 2016 and 2020. The ongoing trend is rising global liquidity points towards another Bitcoin price increase according to this phase. The Bitcoin price follows an upward direction shown by the white line in the display chart. Although it undergoes occasional periods of volatility, the business cycle has experienced a bottom phase that now reveals positive indicators as shown by the pink line. So they're talking about these pink lines and stuff, but there is no, they didn't put a chart. Anyway. So deposits demonstrate that Bitcoin might start witnessing highlighted price appreciation according to the past historical patterns. Bitcoin has maintained a market optimism as the current. So what we're really talking about here is the M2 money supply. Really, is it going to follow the M2 money supply, like I've been showing you guys over the last, I don't know, month or so, month and a half? So that's the flip side of it, but we're not done there. We have one more article to go over, and that's covering the RSI, right? So let's get a little bit into that. Bitcoin's RSI recovers, but breakout is needed for robust market reversal. The Bitcoin price action shows a possible reversal with leading technical indicators. Analysts highlight significant patterns that could propel the next direction in the in market action. Daily RSI trends and price reversal hopes. Bitcoin's daily RSI reading have been on the recovery after posting all-time lows. The uptrend suggests increased momentum, but it still hasn't sparked a full reversal of the trend. Bitcoin has to break its current daily downtrend to record a strong bounce. According to Rect Capital, Bitcoin's RSI has recently dipped below the 25 line into oversold conditions. The RSI has since crept higher, indicating a shift in the sentiment. The price action, though, still hasn't validated that shift, as Bitcoin remains in a downtrend. Rect observed that the breakout on this trend line would be necessary for an up move. Previous price action states that RSI rallies are usually followed by reversals, but are validated only when price levels breach key resistance zones. Aside from RSI indicators, past price action also provides excellent indications of where Bitcoin is going. Bitcoin had a steep price increase after a consolidation period between November of 2022 and March of 2023. The same patterns repeated in later months, including steep price rebounds in August of 2023 and 2024. This resistance shows that other indicators, including the Bollinger Bands, might also confirm Bitcoin's price direction. The future of the market will then depend on whether or not Bitcoin will be able to break through resistance and sustain high prices. The Bollinger Bands and momentum indicators provide additional information about the price action of Bitcoin. The indicators are employed to identify potential reversal points and confirm all trends of the market. Either Nesleo has Ether, we'll call her Ether, has provided a comparative price action analysis of Bitcoin over the past few years. Ether noted that local lows have all coincided with price touching the lower band. So as you can see here on the chart, 2022, 2023, touch 2024, and touching here in 2025. These occurrences in 2022, 2023, and 2024 resulted in bounce backs according to a pattern that is a typical pattern. His analysis shows that in each case, Bitcoin's momentum indicator showed oversold conditions and recoveries thereafter. Consistent with the past 3 years, the 2025 price action of Bitcoin follows this customary pattern. The Bitcoin price rose to the lower Bollinger Bands before leveling off, as the momentum indicator foresaw potential to the upside. He also suggests that Bitcoin has remained within programmed Bollinger Band channels, confirming a resistance of support and resistance levels, a relevance, of support and resistance levels. If the present upward momentum is sustained, Bitcoin can break through current resistance levels to ensure a stronger rally. So as you can see, each time here, guys, we bottomed and then we moved all the way up to the top of the Bollinger Bands. We did it there. We did it in 2023, all the way up. We rode it all the way up here. 2024, we did it again. We rode it up. 2025, we're doing it again. Are we moving up? So the point in this, guys, is to what is this? Oh, sorry. The point in this, guys, is to give you both sides of the story, right? Are we going to see a big dump on Monday or maybe even Sunday night going into next week? Or have we bottomed and is the market about to move to the upside? Where do I stand on it? I personally believe we're tracking the M2 money supply. We're going to go down a little bit, not massively, a little bit, through April. I think April is going to be a fairly red month. And then going into May and June, I think we're going to track the M2 money supply as we've continued to. And I believe those are going to be very, very green months. That's how I feel about it. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Danny, I know nothing will discourage me now. My resolve is pretty solid. There you go, man. Alfredo, what's up, buddy? Ken, RIP, dumb money. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He was our champion for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, so go back over to the Bitcoin chart here. So yeah, so there you go, guys. We're all caught up in the chat. We're all caught up in the news. So listen, guys, if you, I'm not going to be live tonight on the Patreon, but I am going to do open mic. So I'm going to have the, I'll have the live on. Basically, if you want to jump on, if you want to go into the live over on the Patreon, guys, it will be live in about 20 minutes or so. So get over there, check that out. Guys, if you're new to crypto, if you're worried about this next, Black Monday that potentially could happen, if you don't know how to prepare for it, if you're feel like you're over diversified, or if you don't know what to do, get over to the Patreon. Book a one-on-one coaching call with me personally, guys. They're absolutely free over there, so why not take advantage of the tools at your disposal, get the guidance that you need. So check it out for yourselves. Get over there, book your one-on-ones. We're live almost every single night over there as well. We drop gem videos over there and so much more, guys. So check it out. The link is down below, guys. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. It's in the chat. I'll see you guys live over on the Patreon. I'll get that window opened up in about 20 minutes or so. Okay, guys? So have yourselves a fantastic rest of your night, guys.